You know, it's been 3 months since I've opened this game. For these guys, they don't even know that. I didn't even get an announcement today, which means I went backwards in time, or maybe I went forwards. But how does time work for them? Are they aware that they're being left alone for months at a time? Or are they completely oblivious to the fact that they keep reliving the same 3 to 4 days over and over again? Do they remember the previous days? Do they just wake up and suddenly it's Wednesday again, even though it was just Saturday? Are they even aware of the actual passing of time, or am I a complete god in this situation, in control of every single waking moment that they have? What if we're in a simulation? Would we know? Would we know if every day was the same? Would we know that we're reliving the same day over and over, or do we forget that we were ever in that day because we had to relive it? Yay! Welcome back to Animal Crossing! So, hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back with Animal Crossing. I don't even remember what I named this place anymore. Jesus Christ. Nectar. Cool. So, today is going to be a bit of what I like to call a setup day. And by that I mean, I'm going to get everyone's houses exactly where I want them. I'm going to get all the stores exactly where I want them. I'm going to place all of the walls down because those are going to be a pretty permanent fixture here. And then, yeah, so that's the big thing. I'm going to move everything so that I have a better concept of what we still need to do. It's going to help me just better visualize the plan of action, if you will. So for a reminder, this is what the map looks like, the one that I drew on, that gave me just a vague layout of things. So we're probably going to need to like get rid of these trees. We're going to need to, because I'm sorry, but cedar trees don't exist in the fairy tale half of Nectar, all right? Cedar trees only exist in the lower half, where they belong. They're not pretty enough to be up here, sorry. But so we're just going to do some maintenance, basically. We probably won't do a huge build today, because here's the thing. It'll take a lot of time to do all this maintenance. I'm gonna have to do so much time traveling to get all these houses exactly where they need to be. And while you guys probably won't see all of it, it's still gonna be a lot of work for me. And it's gonna take a lot out of me anyways. And I like to bring you guys along. I don't tend to hide a lot of things behind the scenes. I do sometimes in Minecraft where I might like mine a little bit off camera, do some resource gathering, but like, this is just, I'm gonna bring you along. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna do a little bit of maintenance, and that's gonna be the main quest. So to start off with, I think what we're going to do first is let's see what houses we don't need to move. All right. First of all, not everything goes exactly where I intended at all points. I think what I'm going to be doing is we're going to move the 2 houses that are currently in the lower area over here. So this house and this house, we're going to move both of them because they're just not where they're going to be forever. And maybe we'll also do some waterscaping today. That'll be part of maybe our planning, is getting the river exactly where we need it to be. There's also some bridges that need to be built. All the inclines are built, so it's just bridges and waterscaping. So maybe that'll also be part of our planning. So we'll get quite a bit accomplished today, I think. Just because it's not a build doesn't mean that you're not accomplishing something, all right? Sometimes you gotta plan, and sometimes your prepping takes like just as long as a build would take. We'll need to move these trees up and move the other trees down. All right, listen, we got some things to do. But let me assess how many walls we have currently, because I gave myself basically unlimited money. So I'm not as worried about just like ordering a fuck ton. But we need a bunch of walls, and we need to see how many we currently have. We're gonna go ahead and get a house moved. Like, I'm trying to basically plan day by day, and you optimize your day by moving something, building a bridge, and ordering things. Like, you gotta just do it all, so you're not wasting any time. And we need at least 3 gates, and then we got a ton. Okay, we got a decent amount. That's really exciting. Keep going until it says my pockets are full. There we go. Okay. All right, start construction, because we need to lay. Basically, I need to lay the path. This pink block underneath where all of the things are gonna go, because otherwise they'll be kind of ugly, unfortunately. We need to assess the amount of space we have here, though. Ooh, that can get pretty far, but unfortunately, that corner one can't be placed upon. But I think that'll be okay. But I think that won't be as much of a problem as I think it's gonna be. Let's fill that one in, and then push you over one. I think that covers that corner pretty well, actually. So this tree is already in our way. Great, love to see it. we'll probably try to leave most of the cedar trees that are down here already down here. And then we'll eventually swap all the pink trees that are still down here with the cedar trees that are up here. So, do you guys, we'll do a lot of chit. This will be a lot of chit chatting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're just gonna mainly be talking and hanging out. So how have you guys been? Do you have any new favorite YouTubers you've discovered recently, or like YouTube series that someone's done recently? I'm gonna be like totally honest, and like, if you watch my other videos, you know I'm into Hermitcrafts. You don't need to hear about that. But what you will need to hear about is my best friend Ursula's Revenge. They made the logo for my Random Life series. Amazing, talented, incredible, wonderful. But what they also do is they primarily make Star Stable content, which is a game I do really enjoy, but I just personally haven't found a reason to make content on it. I might try to do another bingo with them. I have this old video that I made, and by that I mean I just haven't posted it. Ursula's Revenge has the other half of that video where they have like the posted part where we did a bingo collab together on Star Stable basically. And I just never got the inspiration to edit it, unfortunately. But I mean, would you guys like to see that? Like, do you want some random Star Stable content? It's there. It's not like it's that dated. It's probably like 6 months old or something. I don't know. But that could be a potential. But they recently started a Minecraft series, and I'm actually just really excited about it because I really like how they do roleplay storytelling content in Minecraft. It's not something I super get into with a ton of other people, but I just really like how they approach it, basically, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I'm trying to assess. But yes, they recently, as of today, it'll be weeks ago by the time you guys see this video. They posted it today my time though, and that gives you an idea of how long it's been. It's a new series called Mistwood that they're doing, and I really like it, and I'm very excited by it, and I find it very inspiring. It is a semi-roleplay based Minecraft series, and I really like their creativity. I really like the different stuff that they do, and I just think it's really fun. I wish that, not that I feel like I can't do something like that, but I wish that I had the mental capacity to do more than one Minecraft thing at a time, because I genuinely believe that if I were to try and tackle another Minecraft series, that I would completely lose interest in one of them, whichever it may be. And I'm really enjoying Random Life right now, so I really do not want to have any risk of diminishing that value by taking on another project. You know, you gotta unfortunately know your limits at times, and if that means, like, even though something's really creative, inspiring to you, if you know it's gonna like squash something else, I don't think there's any harm in like not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see a problem with that personally, of just being like, hey, that is out of my wheelhouse currently. That is not something I feel comfortable tackling. So let's see, let's place this here. Might need another castle tower. Alright, cool. That matches really well, actually. Okay. And then this will continue to go along here until here, where it'll go along. I think that'll work. Luckily, we have more castle towers, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, sometimes you gotta assess where your priorities lie and what is gonna give you the most enjoyment, like in the long run, I guess. Like, sometimes you don't want to bite off more than you can chew, even though it all seems exciting, because sometimes that means it's like that you'll end up sacrificing something in the long run, if that makes any sense. So I know for me personally that if I try to have two separate Minecraft series going, that one of them's gonna fall. If not both, I might burn out on both of them even, and that's not currently a risk that I'm willing to take, because I really like what I'm currently doing with my Minecraft content, and I hope you guys do too. So another castle tower here. Am I able to, I think probably, let's pull it forward one. The wall's gonna like hit it. I think that'll still be okay. Do you want that? Oh, I can't go back one. You know what? That's all right. I want those in the center anyways, so I don't want to. I mean, maybe. What if I pull this forward, I guess? I do like how that looks better. Do I like that? Yeah, I do like that more. Okay. That's fine. I want the... How big's the castle gate again? I think it's 3. That... Maybe I want it over 1. I mean, I could always do 2 also. Would it look better with 2? See, that's where it's got to be if I have 1 more castle wall here. And I think I'm okay with that. But what sort of creative projects do you guys do? What are your favorite hobbies? What are your favorite pastimes? I'd love to know. Do you consume the content that you participate in? If that makes any sense. Oh god, that's not enough. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we'll have to adjust the castle wall accordingly. Because we cannot adjust this accordingly. Unless we added another gate in. Yeah, because these are even numbered and the gates are 3s. So you have to have 2 gates to add up to 1 wall. Basically. No, you should fit literally perfectly. Do not judge me. Thank you. Alright, that works. Honestly, that works. Okay, cool. But yeah, so do you guys consume the content that you also participate in? Or do you primarily, like, or is it like sometimes it's content that you also participate in, but most of the time it's XYZ? I just love to hear. I'm a little bit of both, honestly. It really just depends on what the content is, I guess. Cause like recently I watched someone make like a diorama of like a hermitcraft build, and like there's just no way in hell that's something I could personally do. But that doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy the content. Oh, it's all coming together. Fantastic. This is helping me a lot with my visualization. But sorry, this is gonna be very much an ADHD ramble moment, so like please beware of that. It's gonna be a lot of tangents and random thoughts. But as I was saying, sometimes I'm pretty 50-50. I like to consume content of things I enjoy. So like Minecraft, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, like I really like watching that kind of content. Squishmallows even. I mean, honestly, I probably got into Squishmallows because of watching content about it. Other things I watch because it's something that I can't do, or it's just something that I'm interested in. Like it's a combination of hobbies and interests, and not necessarily like you do all of them personally. But have you ever had moments where like you started something because you started watching content on it, whether or not it's because maybe you followed a content creator and they happened to start making content on it and you were like, oh, well, they're doing it, so like, I'm gonna check it out. And then you got into it too. They roped you into it. Because I've done that. I've done that many a time. What's been your favorite accidental hobby that you've discovered, I guess you could call it? Like maybe it's one you discovered through a content creator. What's been your favorite one so far? I think Squishmallows are pretty big for me. I think that was like a good one I discovered through a content creator. I feel like, oh, Slime Rancher would be a good one. A really good example of that, actually. I played Slime Rancher specifically because Jacksepticeye played an early release of Slime Rancher when it was in beta still. Like this was years ago. And I was like, that looks like a cute game. Let me try. And oh my god, y'all, Slime Rancher is like probably one of my favorite games of all time. Like genuinely, like it's top 10 probably. Which is silly because I have not completed the sequel. I don't know what happened. I really just it's not that I lost interest. It's that I don't know. I love the sequel. Please do not mistake any of that, because I think the sequel is really fun and I'm excited to play more of it eventually. But I kind of just forgot about it. But yeah, like, so Slime Rancher is one that I found because of people, and I probably would never have played Subnautica if not for like all of the YouTubers who played Subnautica. But I mean, it's honest to God, YouTubers do a lot for the video gaming world. Like, they are free advertisements. I can't believe there have been times when like companies are like Nintendo have been like, no, don't play our games. Like, bestie, it is I would not. I am hand over heart. I would not have played Breath of the Wild if not for Point Crow. I really wouldn't have. I didn't grow up with Zelda, which is silly because we are a Nintendo family, but we had Mario games, like, and it was never like, oh, I don't want to play Zelda because I'm a Mario fan. Like, it was never anything like that. We just didn't have any Zelda games. So I did not grow up with the Zelda games, but also I think I probably would have liked some of the older games. I probably would not have played Zelda if it weren't for watching people play Breath of the Wild, and my god, am I glad I played it. Breath of the Wild is so good. Don't even get me, like, you know Breath of the Wild's good. Everyone knows Breath of the Wild is good. But it just is. It's just so good. But like, I only really got sold on it because of YouTube, because it existed during that transitional period from Wii U to Switch, and I did not get the Switch right away. I didn't even have the Wii U. But I didn't get the Switch right away because whenever it first came out, I remember the only game on it was 1-2 Switch. And I was in college at the time, and one of my friends got it almost immediately. And I remember playing, I think I played 1-2 Switch with him like once or twice. And I was like, yeah, okay, I get it, that's fun. But I was like, but currently there's no games on it that I care about. Because I didn't care about Breath of the Wild. I didn't. And it was also already on, it was like, it wasn't new because it was already on Wii U. I don't know. And so I don't think I got the Switch until it was probably really close to, it was definitely before Animal Crossing, but it was like, I mean, Animal Crossing was very much a selling point for me. And I think it was part of what I was waiting for. But yeah, I'm an Animal Crossing girly at heart. I've played Animal Crossing since the GameCube. I think I remember the first time I played Animal Crossing was at my cousin's house, and honestly I'm glad I did. That game and Harvest Moon, oh my god, they were my favorite games growing up. And now look at me, I'm in love with Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. It's basically the same thing. So what is one of your guys's, like, you look back and you're like, this is the game that got me into XYZ? Like I was saying, for me, Harvest Moon is definitely the game that got me into like farming games. It really is. Like I probably wouldn't have played Stardew for Harvest Moon, and it's because I was such a freaking animal kid. Like I've always been an animal lover. I've always been a horse lover. You could have a horse, you could have a farm. What else do you want? That's like everything I could dream of. Even though I didn't grow up on a farm. So I want this other bridge to be like here, basically where his house is. So we are gonna unfortunately have to go day forward, but we're gonna be doing that a lot here. We're gonna be doing that a lot. We're already 30 minutes into this recording. It's probably only been like a couple for you, but well, I say a couple. It's probably only been like 15 for you. Time skip number 1. Let's go. So we got those final walls in. Now we just need to place them, and it's gonna feel a lot more complete, honestly. Did I only grab 3? I grabbed 4. We shun all the people down there. We don't like them. We don't understand them because they're different, which makes us fear them. Well, bam. Perfect. We are now walled in. So I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance. We're going to move some houses. We're going to time travel quite a lot. So I think we're just going to do several cuts of me moving stuff, like moving buildings around primarily because I have to time travel a lot, guys. So once we're done with that, then we might reassess, and I might place down just a couple more like foundational things, some basic stuff. But we're gonna get some maintenance done. I'm gonna put on some good music for you guys to listen to, and you're gonna get to vibe for a little bit, okay? We're just gonna have some vibes. Let's go. Alright, so it has been an hour, and this is where our island is currently at. I have the upper layer done, because the upper layer is kind of what I had the most mental image already for, but this part I wanted to bring you guys in for, because we still have 3 homes we need to find spots for. That is Drago's home, we need to find a spot for Marcy, and we need to find a spot for Diana. So I had an idea to have the campsite up here, but I'm not set on any of this, okay? I also had an idea to have like Marcy or Diana over here and it to be really witchy. I have lots of ideas. I want to add a couple cliffs down here, and I want to add a couple, like another lake spot somewhere. But I need to just really assess the area that we have and kind of get a better feel for things. Like, I almost feel like maybe the campsite would be really good back here, but Drago could also be really good back there because I kind of want this to be a little more marshy. So Avery's house is over here, and it's further over than I keep thinking that it is, honestly. So like, what if, I'm spitballing here, okay? These aren't set in stone. What if the campsite is like here, and we kind of make it be part of this secret beach? Like, it's almost like we put like a cliff here, okay? And then we like tuck the campsite in right here next to the secret beach. It's almost like maybe they got here via Red's boat. I kind of like that idea. Let me go ahead and start the island designer so we can just get some vibes going, okay? Okay, so I want a cliff here. I also, like I said, I want more water. I just have ideas. So let me just like kind of get a vague cliff shape down. I don't want this cliff to be massive because these are kind of just like accent cliffs almost, if that makes any sense. Like, they're really not supposed to be huge because nothing's gonna be up there. So I don't want them to be huge and then just like take up a bunch of stop. I don't want them to be huge and take up a bunch of space for there to not be buildings on them. We will decorate them. I'll definitely like throw some trees up here and stuff. So like I said, I want this to look marshy, okay? Now, if any of you watch Froggy Crossing, you will know that she did a phenomenal marsh recently. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Don't get your hopes up. That's not what this is. That's not gonna be what this is because I'm not that talented. It's not the same vibes, okay? The vibes that I have in mind are not exactly what she did with hers. All right, so watery area, right? I definitely want more water here, and I think I want Drago's home here, okay? Stay with me. I want Marcy's home. I think I want her in this corner. I really do. I don't think I want her too far because like, I don't know if you guys remember in one of my previous videos, but I kind of talked about Marcy almost being like a ruse, how like people in the upper district trust her, even though she's secretly a witch. No one knows that she's a witch, okay? You guys know she's a witch. The upper people don't know she's a witch. But so we'll move the campsite. And I have an idea. I'll like maybe lay out some dirt of where I think I want the other ones to go so we can kind of like maybe terraform around them. Okay, so I'm not doing too much time hopping because it's just a lot, y'all. I spent an hour time hopping already. I don't need to do it anymore right now. And I'm gonna finish this, but like, you know what I'm saying. But I'll kind of plan this and then see if there's like a massive gap somewhere that maybe I want to fill in. We could still definitely fill in those gaps with other things, like maybe we could have like a little abandoned like well and farm down here or something. Like, I don't know, I have ideas. Like, this build is gonna take up like this whole thing, so like things can take up space. We can have a coffee shop somewhere, we can do stuff, but like, I'm just thinking, I'm just rolling, just got ideas. Yes, I like that. And we're gonna kind of just make this look a little like maybe it's someone who lives here. You know what I'm saying? Like they live here in this campsite. I pictured basically like a lot of little cliffs, just kind of like making it feel just like uneven down here. Like I just wanted it to feel, I don't know, different. I just wanted it to feel different. Okay, so now we're gonna use the stone and we're gonna use this to plan where the houses are gonna go. So I want Drago like right here, honestly. Houses are 3x4 essentially. So they go 3 down and they go like 4 across. So this is like how much room a house takes up. Okay. So that's gonna be Drago's home. All right. And then over here, we're gonna have Marcy's home. All right. And you know what? Maybe her and Diana are girlfriends. I don't know. Are they? I don't know. Will they, won't they? They definitely both give off witch vibes in my books. So that's Marcy's house. Okay, I wanted to have this. Yeah, you're thinking, too bad, no one's leaving this island. You're all fucking prisoners. So that's gonna be Marcy's house right here. So see, we're gonna have this kind of like mass of space. I'll just draw a circle in the middle right here, but I think I'm gonna fill most of it with water and cliffs. So I don't know if it's that much of a problem. That is exactly what I want. So Marcy's house is over there. So it's not going to be as obvious when you walk in. Do I want Diana's house to be right here? Like immediately? But where else would I put her? Let me think about where else I'd put her. If I don't put her over here, I might scoot Marcy's house back to be more like here. So we've got Nook's Cranny, right? Hi Diana. Yep, I'm working on your house right now, okay? I'm working on it. I promise. So we've got his house here. She could be like cemetery druid, then like pure witch. That doesn't mean she's not dating Marcy. Let's be clear on that. She could still be dating Marcy. But I think, oh goodness. Oh gee. Oh gosh. Let me think. Let me think. This is why I brought you guys in, because this part I just didn't have it planned out yet. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let me look at the map. Let me look at the map. We got little ponds. Okay. Let me go place down Marcy's place again. And by place down, I mean add paths, because we're not time traveling yet. So that's gonna be her place. Okay. And I have thoughts about her. I think maybe she's kind of like Hansel and Gretel Witch in the Woods vibes, where maybe she like makes sweets and stuff. And I might even like add a little like sweets stall up here that she mans. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of have room for something behind the museum. Like maybe she has, or maybe she even works at the cafe. Maybe she supplies the cafe, guys. Oh my god. You know the cafe that has the oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. And then we got Nooks, and then we got these little ponds and shit. And then I'm feeling like maybe Diana's here. Like kind of here. And I think there's gonna be like maybe a cemetery built near her. Okay, I like that spacing. Yeah, let me look at the map. Let me look at the map. So her and Drago are gonna be kind of close together. Maybe we move Drago over to like here. This is why we plan things. This is why we plan things. Yes, that's it. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. Okay, cool. We've planned the vibe. And she's sitting okay, that's fine. That's fine because it doesn't matter right now. Because it doesn't matter right now. Because it doesn't matter right now. But we are going to move 2 of these flowers, or I think they might get eaten. So, with our waterscaping, I think pretty good for now. I think that's kind of how I want it to be. I think I'm going to go ahead and move forward. That doesn't mean we won't add that we might not change things up in the future, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to finish moving the final 3 houses, and then we'll do just one last little chit chat about the vague goals for like the rest of the island. Please keep in mind, just because I'm giving goals right now and like ideas doesn't mean they'll like 100% stick, or that I might not think of new things along the way, because sometimes the inspiration comes later. Let's go ahead and place those last couple houses, shall we? Alright guys, we are back after placing those last 3 houses, and now it's time to give you a tour of the place, give you the lowdown, give you the details, so you guys know what's in my head right now, and so you can give me ideas too, because not everything has ideas. I need ideas, okay? So, this is the plaza, this is the main entrance. You guys have seen this before, hopefully. If you're caught up on the series, you've seen it before. You walk up here, you've got the sisters' houses. Drago's terrorizing the town right now. Drago, what are you doing? But we got the sisters' houses right here. I love this stone path and I'm excited to use it again. Over here we have this heart lake, which I'm very devastated that you can't have tiles that go up to a diagonal because it ends up looking stupid. So I'm probably just gonna have like a box around it and like maybe a tree or 2. Haven't decided yet. But over here in the tailor shop, we are going to have a lot of cute outdoor stuff, like a lot of like display racks and mannequins, because it never rains here. This side is paradise. Do not forget, we have paradise on one side and we have the creepy outcasts on the other side, and it's always perfect and heavenly up here. So we're going to have that, and then this beach is one that we are for sure going to decorate, and it's going to be like the fun, cutesy aesthetic. Everyone hangs out here, has a perfect beach day beach, okay? This is like, it's Ken's beach, and he does a great job at beach. We move up here though, and right over here we have Mitzi's house. I don't really have much decor ideas yet for Mitzi's place, but this is where she's going to be. It's going to be cute. Over here we have the king. This is probably going to be the only place that maybe I incorporate some gold accents because I think I want like a throne. Like I want it to be obvious that he's the king. I'm probably gonna need to get like the royal crowns and stuff, and I'm just gonna make it look kingly. Okay, he's in charge of keeping this place perfect, and he's doing a great job. He runs uncontested every year, as if it's not a democracy. He's the king. So we go over here though, and we have my house. I'm actually the ruler, but no one knows that. Okay, no one knows that the king does nothing. But here's the thing, I don't have any ideas for my house right now, guys. I don't know what to do with the interior. I know I want to have the basement be creepy, like, and I'm calling it creepy because it's witchy, swampy. You know what I'm talking about, that side. I want the basement to match those vibes, but that still gives me 5 other rooms in the upstairs that I don't have any ideas for. Should it be a bed and breakfast? Should it be a little hospital? Should it be a cafe? Should it be a library? Should it be a school? I don't know. And that's where you guys come in. Give me ideas in the comments below. Even if it's just like for one room, like maybe I could pick 5 or 6 comments and have one room for each comment. I don't know. Give me ideas though. I want it to fit the aesthetic. So keep that in mind. I don't want to do like something that won't fit the aesthetic. Maybe a toy store? Tell me in the comments, please. But anyways, we move on over to here and we have Julian's house. Again, don't have like any strict ideas for his yard, but his yard's going to be here. The road's going to go here and it cuts over to the museum, which you guys have seen. If you haven't, go watch that video. I love this build so much, okay? Very adorable. I'm not going to show all of it because maybe you should go watch the video if you haven't seen it. I don't know what I'm going to do behind the museum yet. Maybe we'll have an episode in the future of just like trying to finish the nooks and crannies that I don't have ideas for. I haven't decided. But then here, this is Sterling's house. Sterling is in charge of keeping us safe. He's in charge of keeping the creepy people out. He's not doing a very good job, to be fair, because Diana's right here and I saw Drago terrorizing the bunnies, but like in theory, he's supposed to keep them out. So we'll probably add some like suits of armor, maybe like a sword or something, but it's going to look a little more, the king doesn't want it to be over the top because he doesn't want to scare people, but but Sterling has an important job and he takes it very seriously. All right. From there though, we move into the creepy zone. Let's go. So down here, we've got this beach, right? And this beach is definitely going to be creepy, but I had an idea that maybe we add a castle wall here because this is like technically part of the upper side and like the king doesn't want people looking down and seeing disgustingness just like over here. So like maybe there's a wall here and this is like cute beach. To be fair, they cannot access this beach, okay? This is inaccessible to the cute side unless they want to go through the creepy side somehow. So like maybe we could like, I don't know, maybe we can add ramp in the future and expand the cafe. I don't know. We'll see how the vibes are. If you guys like that idea, let me know. But I'm thinking minimum, we'll add some sort of wall here. If nothing else, the king just doesn't want them to have more beach than they already have because clearly he's already letting them live. So like they should be grateful, right? Wrong. It's fine. It's fine. So you come down here and first you get nooks. Some people from the upper village like to sneak down here because nooks has some cool stuff that they can't get through their magical like Amazon deliveries that appear at their house. They don't know who the delivery guy is. It just like appears. It just somehow shows up in their mailbox. But like I want this to look run down. There's gonna be a lot of boxes. There's gonna be like some utility poles. It's just gonna look abandoned, muddy, overrun, thrift store kind of vibes, okay? You come over here, we got Marcy's house. And this is gonna have like, she's a baker and an alchemist. Like she plays with combinations of things. She's my witch, okay? So there's gonna be the cauldron. There's gonna be farm stuff, but like creepy farm stuff, okay? It's gonna be great, I promise. So that's what her area is gonna be. And then you come over here and you've got Drago's house and he's a dragon, but he's also like a swamp dragon. And there's gonna be things. I don't have many ideas for his house yet, but it's gonna be cool, I promise. And then Diana here, we might add like a cliff to better separate her from Drago, but I haven't decided yet. All these flowers are here and I didn't feel like moving them. I want her to kind of be more like necromancer goth adjacent. So I'm thinking maybe she's in charge of like a cemetery. I don't know, but like those are the vibes. Like maybe she'll have a cemetery around her house. She'll have some like skeletons, some like creepy stuff. Okay. And then up here, I want this to have Linus from Stardew Valley. So like someone lives here, like this is their home. I don't know if you can have Red in your dream address. Like I know you can't go in, but I don't know if you can like maybe have him docked in your dream address. If anyone knows the answer to that, you should tell me in the comments. I would love for his boat to be there if possible. But the thought is like I want it to look lived in, but like in a trashy way. So like Linus, but worse. Like Linus, we love Linus in Stardew Valley, but this is gonna be someone who's like hoarder who lives in a tent Yeah, those are the vibes. Are they alive in there? We don't know. We can't open the tent. And then finally we had Avery's house over here. It was also a build that we did on an episode. So if you haven't seen that, you should just binge watch the series. You should. It'd mean a lot to me. That's all I'm saying. But that is the whole island. That is the current game plan, all right? Some of the stuff is up in the air. Some of the stuff is open to suggestion, to information. And that's where you guys come in. I would love to hear your thoughts on all this so far. I love engaging with you guys in the comments, so like it'd mean a lot to me if you left a comment. That's what this is. This is give and take. I give you a video and then you give me comments because I like talking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video so far though. Doing all this, honestly, big weight off my back. I feel more prepared to complete this island. Like it gives me, I know where everything is now. You know, some stuff still might have to move just a little bit. Nothing is like fully set in stone, but it's not all on the damn beach now or like in my way. I can visualize it better. I can see it better. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts though. If you guys are getting the vision, if it's all coming together for you, and if it's not, I don't know. I guess wait and see. Stick around. You'll find out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It means a lot to me. It helps me a lot just to know that you guys are enjoying it, okay? I can see, for example, what videos you subscribe on. If this is like the tipping point for you, you're like, man, I want to see more Nectar content, and you subscribe, my brain goes, wow, someone liked this so much that they subscribed. I guess I should make more of it. So it's really motivating for me. I can see what video you subscribed on, plus it makes number go bigger, and that also means a lot to me and helps me a lot with my little itty bitty channel that it is. But I really appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you for being here. If you watched this far, thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!